We see them fly.
Hello my friends, thanks for all the time and opportunity we are given to us to present our topic today. Where our topic today is about steps and method R&D in educational research continued by Sugiyono model. So, before that we want to introduce ourselves. My name is Alicia Nurayanti Hareva as a moderator and the last speaker. The first speaker is Agus Kriswina Rosa and the second speaker is Rosmin Daily. So we are from third group. So for the first speaker, times is yours.
Okay everyone, I want to explain the part A, definition of research and development model Sugiyono. So, research is a scientific way to obtain data with certain purpose and use that are based on a rational basis so that it is affordable by human reasoning, empirically observer and knowledge that are used and systematic using logical steps. This is according to Sugiyono 2008. So, research is an activity carried out according to scientific principles and methods, systematically to obtain information data and information related to understanding and proving the truth or untruth of an assumption or hypothesis in the field of science and technology as well as drawing scientific conclusion for the purpose of scientific projects and technology. Everyone, research and development model, also known as research-based development, is a research model that develops new product and improve existing product. So the product in question is longitudinal or gradual. This is supported by opinion of Sugiyono 2000 chapter 4 and 7, which define the research and development model as a research model used to produce certain product and test the effectiveness of the product. So, R&D consists of a cycle in which a version of product is developed, field test, and revised based on field data, goal, and work. And then research break between educational research and educational practice, because the main goal of R&D research is to apply the knowledge generated by educational research and incorporate it into a product that can be used in school. Okay, one, this is our definition of research and development by Sugiyono. So, part B is R&D research steps in educational Sugiyono model. According to Sugiyono model, the step of R&D research can be described as follows. 10 model by Sugiyono. The first is potential and problems. So, this is research always starts with a potential or a problem. Potential is everything that is utilized will have clues can be turned into a potential. Research can be a problem. Problem will occur when the deficiency between the expected and actual situation. So this problem can be solved through R&D is by research. It is so that model system can be formed or an effective integrated treatment method that can be used to solve the problem. The potential and problem raised in a study must be shown by empirical data. So data about potential and problem do not have to be searched for yourself, but it can also be based on other people's research reports or form documentation of activity report, organization from a certain individual or agencies which is still up to.
Tiga udah.
So the second is gathering information. So after potential and problem can be demonstrated factual up to date. The next step is to collect various information and literature studies that can be used as material for predicting certain problems that are expected to solve these problems. This study is aimed to find concept and theoretical foundation that can strengthen a product, especially related to educational product. For example, product in the form of program, model, system, software, approach, and etc. On the other hand, through this literature study, it will examine the scope of product instead of R&D research one kind to model a new world system. It must create a new design is based on an assessment of the old world system, so that it can be reformed and thus in their system. In addition, if it is necessary to do research on other units that are considered to be well. So such a further review of the latest events led to a modern world system along with good world system recovery. So this is our explanation about third and topic. We will continue our second speaker. So thank you.
Okay, now I want to continue explain our material is number 4, design validation. So design validation is an activity process that aims to assess whether the product design. So in this case, the new work system will rationally more effective than the old one or not. So said rationally because the validation on this stage is still an assessment based on rational thinking, not based on the facts on the ground. So the next is number 5 is design improvements. So here after the design of the finished product, it is valid to join discussion experts and other experts. Then the weakness will be known. There's weakness are transferred to the improving then the design. The task of improving the design is the research will produce the product. The next number is 6, product trial. Product design that have been made cannot be directly tested first. However, it must first analyze the product and the product is tested. The next is product revision. So product testing on such limited samples can be shows that the performance of the new work system is better when compared to the old system, such as significant difference. So the new work system can be implemented or enforced. The next stage is usage trial. Here, after testing the resulting product is successful and maybe there is a revision that is not important, then the next step is the product is the form of a new work system that is enforced to or applied to conditions report with scope. The next is product revision. So this product revision is carried out if it is required on the reality. There are advantages and disadvantages in the product use test. Product makers as research should be always evaluate the performance of the product. The product in this case is the work systems. So the last is mass product manufacturing. So here at the stage of making this mass product carry out if the product that has been tested effective and feasible to products and mass. For example, making a machine that can must become usable material will be mass product if based on studies feasibility from both economic, technological, and environmental aspects. Explain is part C is example of research and development area in the Sugiyono model. So the steps applied to the Sugiyono model in research on the development of English textbooks junior high schools include is number 1, potential and problems. So here, as we know that the initial stage of immunity research and development according to Sugiyono is to analyze the potential and problem. In this case, the research must be find a problem or the reason behind the research and the development of a product is to be done from the research conducted by our group and the effectiveness of the English book when English rings about junior high school grade curriculum. There are several problems that we found in the book. Okay, the next is gathering information. So here, after knowing the potential and extent problem, the next step is to collect various existing information. So for example here, the cost of the English textbooks is less effective to able to learning because lack of the accuracy of the author the booking in creating and developing the book. So here, that's all my explanation. Thank you.
Well, I will to continue our presentation today where I focus on about number 3 until 8. So my explanation is about product design. So after our group found potential and problems in early stage and gathered curriculum, the next stage was to design a product. So the product design is an English learning module for SMP MTS class 7 2013 curriculum. At this stage, the researchers are just starting to design, not a finished product. This product design form is made in the form of image or cards that can be used as guidelines for assessing and making them. So the next is number 4 is design validation. So design validation, after the researcher made the product design, the next step is was to validate the design for the development of the English learning module for SMP or MTS grade 7. This stage is very necessary in research and development because each design must be assessed whether the design is effective from the previous product or not, so that the resulting product is usable. The purpose of design validation is for researchers to know the strength and weakness of the product design. So the number 5 is design revision. So after the researcher knows the strengths and weakness of a design, the next step is improve the design. In this case, the English learning module for SMP or MTS class 7 2013 curriculum design will be revised to advance to the next stage. So design that have weakness will be corrected by research before the design enters the next stage. So the number 6 is product material. So design improvements have been made by researchers. The next step is to test the products that have been designed. In the world of education, product trials can be carried out directly in the class in questions. For example, in 7th grade or of junior high school. This test is carried out to determine whether the product made is more effective or not than the previous product. So comparing the situation between the situation before the implementation of the new product and after the implementation of the new product. So the number 7 is product revision. So after testing a product, researcher can revise a product, namely the English learning module for SMP or MTS class 7 curriculum 2013, which has been designed and made with some consideration obtained in the previous stage. So the last stage is test usage. So after the research revises a product, the researchers then conducts a trial using the product in class. So if there is an error in the test, it will be future correct. So that's all our explanation today. Thanks.